All right, fellas. Welcome to Rico's World. Make sure you subscribe, share, like, and don't forget to press that bell button and press all videos so you could see when I have other videos coming up. Right now, this is all for our fellows ladies out there that are having major problem with their skin, such as ingrown blemishes. Um, for me, I've been going through this for a very long time, so I have plenty of ingrown hair in my skin, my face. And when the hair comes out, they curls and then goes back in the skin and cause a major problem, such as the ingrown. So I've been doing this for quite a long time. The process is very stringent. It's actually um, something that you have to constantly doing. So I'll kind of explain a little bit about the process what Francis is doing right now. Francis, I've known Francis for years, over 10 or 15 years. I actually be doing treatment. So basically what she's doing is she is taking her needle from the machine, and the machine is an electrolysis machine, and uh, what she goes inside of each hair follicle, and she zap the hair and then use a tweezer to pull it out. So once she zap the hair, I'm hearing that buzz sound right now when she zap it, and the buzz sound is her killing that follicle or try to kill that follicle. Inside of each hair follicle, you might have thousands of hairs. So, guys, don't think it's going to be a short process. It's going to probably be a long process. But why she killed the hair? She pulls it out, and that would kill your hair follicle. So for especially for Black African Americans, you have curly hair. When you have your curly hair, it when you shave, that curly hair like kind of curls back inside the skin, and that's where you see those really bad black mark on your face and that pimple and infection inside of each pimple. So to prevent that, this is a really good source. Not just only for male, but also for females. You got females that actually growing hair on their face. You can use that for it. You can use it for your bikini line, ladies. You don't want to have ingrowns around the bikini line. That's not cool, especially when you're trying to go to the beach or the lake. And then also, you can use it for underarm and so forth, so on. So usually for me, when I come here, I usually do like an hour treatment, and an hour treatment should clear me up within an hour. Um, and my skin compared to what it looks like before, my skin is really, I mean, right now people are like, oh man, you got some really nice skin, and that's from actually going to the electrolysis. So I'm gonna kind of not talk too much, and so you guys could kind of see the process. And then Frances will go ahead and kind of explain a little bit of what she's doing, and then you guys can watch and see the process.
Hi, okay, well, what I'm doing is I am inserting heat into the follicle to remove the hair. These hairs that Rico have are very, very coarse. Over the years that he has had electrolysis has been very successful for him because his skin was not like this. These hairs that you see here, they were all over the face, all over the neck. This is beautiful, well groomed skin because Rico takes care of his face. When you're going through electrolysis, you must take care of your skin. So we are going to continue to treat every single hair until they are all gone. Over the years, when you're having electrolysis, some people it take a couple of years, some people it take longer. But I know that electrolysis does work and it will give you permanent results. It will help you also to live a better life, especially if you have problems with a lot of nasty ingrown hairs on your face. We can't really take out any ingrowns on Rico now because he don't have any that's really major now. But we're just going to remove the hair that he has left. And it has taken, I would say Rico has had a good, maybe 10 years of electrolysis over the years. So right now, we're dealing with some hairs up here that we just recently started working on within the last few years. Because these hairs here have not really been treated that much. The skin in this area was very dark. He has followed me for a very long time. Well, we started back in the 90s when Rico was very young. And
I think that was in 2000.
was it in 2000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we started in 2000, and we have removed the whole beard basically from then until now. And like I said, he did stop for a few years and didn't have any electrolysis, but during that time, even though he stopped, he still had gotten rid of so much hair that he had before that this is hardly anything to even remove now. We don't have a lot of hair that we're dealing with. It's just little stuff.
So for anyone out there that wants to do this, it is I'm somewhat used to the procedure, but you gotta remember it is a needle going inside of your skin.
It shouldn't be excruciating pain either. So, the settings of the machine, once we find a great setting for you, I like to use a setting that's going to get rid of the hair. So, you cannot just have electrolysis and not use enough current to remove those hairs.
It is not. It is somewhat uncomfortable sometimes, but depends on what part of your skin you're doing. But in the thick part of my skin, like under my neck, my chin, and stuff like that, I don't. It's not as painful on the side of my face and my upper cheek.
The upper lip is very painful.
Mm-hmm.
But we do have numbing, and you can numb that area before you start on it. It won't be so bad. So you have to know that if you are going to have electrolysis, there's ways to be able to be comfortable when you're having that. We are going into a follicle. Rico is having thermolysis. He has had thermolysis for a very long time. So the skin is puffy, and that's because we have put heat into the skin. Anytime you're putting heat in, it's going to be like a burn. The burn is on the inside of the skin, so I usually give ice to clients that comes in, and you should use ice at home after you leave for your treatment.
So basically, within the treatment, it is, it's with about an hour treatment. I'm a type of guy that really take pride into my skin. I come here once a month. I try to come at least once a month. But in the other process, for guys, again, if you have ingrown hair, this is the best procedure for you. It just gives you that younger, refreshed, refined skin when you're done. After a couple of days after your treatment, you're getting a really, really, your face just looks really smooth and light and nice. This is the real painful part, because the needle is actually going into like my softer tissue. So these parts are a little bit more intense and a little bit more painful. So if I'm not talking, I'm going through pain right now.
This is a very thin skin around this area, so it is more painful. But a lot of people have a lot of hair in these areas. So Rico as we said before, does not have that issue anymore. But he did at one point in time in his life.
Listen, guys, my skin was so bad. I mean, extremely bad. I mean, I had ingrowns on top of ingrowns and zits on top of zits on top of, and then my skin was so black, so dark because of all the ingrowns that I had.
And when you go through electrolysis, you gotta make sure that you're doing and using a very professional person, because that person is going to look out for your skin, and it's going to get your skin to look this way instead of having a lot of different issues with the skin. So what we're doing here, this is actually a white hair, and it's inside the skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a little in there to try to remove the hair out of there. Hold on, Rico. And sometimes they don't want to come out. You know, they are very, yeah, we got it. Okay. Here's another one. Wow, this is a two hairs in one follicle. Look at that. That's the case in a lot of faces, having more than one hair in the follicle, and they usually have a problem coming up when they're ingrown. So let's see. These white ones are toughies. Here's another one. We're going to lift it up. Okay. Oh, it came right on out. Some of them do. They come right out. You don't have to worry about removing them. This one that's really still in there. There's a few more. Like I said, this area we started working on probably last year, right up in here. So we've got a few ingrown in this area still. But as you can see on the neck, it's not the case. We got a few hairs there, but these hairs are so sparse, spread out, and the skin is in such good shape. And when you're going through electrolysis, that's what you want to see. You want to see good skin. So awesome. This is, people don't have any problem with it. Some people go to sleep doing this treatment. So, especially if I'm working for hours. Oh yeah. They wake up and their treatment is over.
You know, a lot of people probably watching this video is like, why would I want to put myself in so much pain? They used to call me frog face because I had so many ingrown hair and so many bumps on my skin. So, and that was embarrassing. And, you know, back in school, people used to always call me frog face because I have really, really, really extremely sensitive skin. I really can't put anything on my face. So once this is all complete, I go home and I put some ice pack on it. I don't use soap on my face. I don't do any of that on my face. And I don't put any type of moisturizer lotion on my skin because it's just really easy to get, you know, a mark or blemish and stuff like that.
Here's another ingrown hair that is really under there. Let's see. And it is not coming out. Sometimes you get this. There we go. Came right on out.
And for fellas, you know, I know a lot of guys is like, man, I'm a guy. I don't want to do this. I don't want to. I don't want to feel like. I don't want to feel like taking out the ingrown hair on my skin make me less than a man. Don't even think like that. You know, we are in 2020 right now, where we have a lot of guys that do take care of their skin, and this is you know this is a part of, you know, take care of yourself, take care of your skin.
Yeah.
And this is a really good spot to come and do it. She's on the south side of Chicago, like right off of 103rd and Western. Um, so at the end of this video, we're gonna also put a link in our website on the bottom of our page, so you could reach out and see if you could want to schedule an appointment to come in and get some type of treatment. I've been doing it for so long, so my pain is, I'll say from 1 to 10. Probably everybody's gonna say from 1 to 10, what's your pain? Mine's probably right now like a 4, but I mean when you first start, it might be a 9 or a 10.
Well, I'll
Depends
tell
on what area though.
I'll tell you like this. I tell all the clients, if you want to have this treatment, if you have a problem with your skin and you want to get this treatment, it's going to be something that it's not going to bother you so much, because this is something that you want.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, because if you have a really bad ingrown hairs all over your face and it's causing problems for you in your life, then and you can get something done about it, then I think you should do that wherever you go. You know, have more self-esteem, especially for women. Just a lot of women have very low self-esteem because they have hair on their faces.
You know, this is just not only for beauty tip for guys. It's also, like I said, she works on a lot of females. Majority times that I come in here for my treatment, it's a female waiting or waiting on me to get done. So there's a lot of females out there that does this treatment.
Well, I think it's a great thing. You know, I think a lot of people have benefited from electrolysis over the years that I have been doing this. So I have seen a lot of results, a lot of good results with the skin on women, men that has had this treatment.
So right now we're at the pain part, so I'm gonna stop talking.
We're almost done with Rico's treatment right now. We're getting out the last few hairs that we have. And as you can see, a lot of his skin is pretty much clear of hair now.
This is the painful part.
Yep, right around going up toward the lip. I know. Okay.
So those areas where, you know,
Where I really don't really work on those because you don't ever let me get them.
Yeah.
So you usually just shave those off, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But guys, this is like the whole run of my show. It's I just wanted to give you a little bit of a little bit about myself and into the Rico's world, to show you what I do to keep the ingrowns away from my skin, especially having a channel and be in front of my subscribers and don't want people to like, oh my god, you got really bad skin. So this is just a way that I take care of me, and this is one of the time that you guys could see me in my personal world, getting my treatment. I'm bringing you into my world,
Yeah.
and this is the Rico's world. Don't forget, when you subscribe to my channel, press the bell button, and on the bell next to the subscribe, it's going to tell you to to click on there to see upcoming videos, or you'll be the first to get a notification when my next video appears. A lot of fun videos are coming up next week, and I'm dropping the video on. I'm dropping a video on my French 2020. My 2 cocktails I did last week will be coming out this week. Also, I have how to remove zits and ingrown hair, and my treatment. You get to know me a little bit about in my world. We'll be coming out with a video next week as well. One day in the Chicago Southside Gang. That's gonna be fun. Excited. I'm scared. I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. And then I'm also gonna come up with a couple other videos that I don't want to tell you right now because I want it to be a surprise. So look forward to those. So you're gonna get some good videos, and I promise you in about a week or two I'll be live chatting with you, and you'll be able to chat with me. We'll be on the live videos, and we can talk on that. Thank you so much for tuning in to Rico's World, and I'll see you. Peace out.